And racing, getting away nicely up wide the track. There was Addicted showing up there as Miss Jolter. Down on the inside of runners there, making up ground was Fancy Rover. They're followed between there two Vicariously. Further back in transit we go to Behemoth. That's been followed a length back there by Fancy Rover. Out the back, Exciting Dream, No More Laughter. Up they come inside Addicted and out wide there. And Addicted, Tongariro. Then we go Behemoth when it was all over. Followed back there by Vicariously, Miss Jolt. Followed towards the tail of the field here. Fancy Rover, No More Laughter, Exciting Dream. And we're off. A bit slow there was O'Power Pearl showing a bit of speed. The inside is Lucky Man, and out wide of the track there we go to Wild Falcon, and tucked in there in third posse O'Power Pearl. Cosmic Wara pretty handy. Little gap in the field. Nominal Lily. Miss Vodka Tail is there now. Zalia, and last of all Level Down. Off down the back they go, and Lucky Man away by 2-3 O'Power Pearl. Then we go a length or two back then out of Cosmic Wara, followed round the outside here by Wild Falcon. Level Down might have one last look, but up they come. Lucky Man all the way. O'Power Pearl tidy. Then we go to Level Down's got home strongly, followed back there now by Cosmic Wara, Wild Falcon. Further back in transit would have been Zalia. Back there Miss Vodka, Nominal Lily. Too Strong found the lead and wasn't headed today in a 31.04 to beat the 1, the 7, and the fourth one in was the 5. We're off. Peter Malik walked. Early speed going the way. Cyclone Lucy and Out of Trouble. Followed back Drury. Peter Malik. It's inside. There is Daisy. Further back to Truckin' Boy. Dropping towards the tail of the field. Homebush failing. Wicked Tycoon off the top. They come round the outside. Out of Trouble doing it all right. In behind two we go to Cyclone Lucy. But Out of Trouble will get you home. Oh, driving Peter Malik. Out of Trouble. Cyclone Lucy was there, getting home Drury. Back there to Daisy. Further back on crossing we would have had there Homebush failing. Wicked Tycoon and Truckin' Boy. This has been big. Big Pete has got home here, I'd say. The Hunger Games, 8, 9 and 4. Racing, good speed here, going with Barely Alive, and up there too we go to Asia Rosti. That's followed round the outside here by Mitigator Belfast Jane, trying to kick right round the outside. Spud Missile looks good too. Gap in the field there we go to Mitigator. That's followed in behind runners there by Prancing Bee, Nasty Bizzo Boy back there. Barely Alive and Big Time Try, but up they come. And getting home here was Belfast Jane in the end. Then we go to Spud Missile, followed back there now by Mitigator. Now followed further back in transit here by Asia Rosti, Nasty Bizzo Boy. Barely Alive was back there, and towards the tail of the field we would have had the two off the outside, Prancing Bee and Big Time Chai. Racing, Elephant Trunk just well to stride, then picks its feet up along here with Zipping Will. Round the outside of runners we go to Teeper Eater and Force. That'll take him to the lead. Teeper Eater and Force, Zipping Will. Out wider there is Mr. Darcy, railed in. Then Very Chilly. That's followed a gap in the field by Mighty Pa Taylor's O'Power Marg King's Legacy. Off the top they come, and Teeper Eater and Force doing it all right. Here comes a run, Zipping Will. Along the rail comes Elephant Trunk, and out wide of the track there we go to Mr. Darcy, Very Chilly. Up they come inside, Zipping Will driving hard. Zipping Will will get home here from Elephant Trunk late. Then we go back then out to Very Chilly, Teeper Eater and Force. That's followed back there by O'Power Marg. And towards the tail of the field, Mr. Darcy knocked up. King's Legacy back there with Mighty Pa. Number 2 was Zipping Will. They were the 2 favourites, 2 over the 1. And then the 3, Very Chilly, has got a good race. And the 7, Teeperita and Force, who led them up, will get that 4th prize. And racing Donato nicely, all get out pretty well here. Donato shows up there too as Rhoda Vegas Jr. Quick Cat wider out on the track. There we go. Harvey Nichols, Corbett Ignite, Narahoe just gets a bit of a shuffle back, and also does Sectioned. Off the top they come. Donato, Harvey Nichols giving lip the outside and starts to stretch now. Donato and Harvey Nichols the outside. Harvey Nichols, Donato. Then we go the way here of Quick Cat, Rhoda Vegas Jr. Further back there we would have had Narahoe. Now followed towards the tail of the field here. Where's Carlos? Corbett Ignite, and back towards the tail of the field there on crossing would have been Section. And racing gets away nicely. Kitty Shiraz pings along here with Ginger Jam, followed back there now by Bella Forza Legal Aid. Down on the fence there we go to Post Command. Out a little wide there is Lato. That's been followed wider still there by Sheriff Roscoe. Radley Reason. Off down the back they go. Kitty Shiraz, Ginger Jam, Tracks, Gap in the field, Legal Aid. Followed further back here by Bella Forza, Lato, Gap there now. Or just starting to charge into it, Post Command, but they're a long way from them. Lato back there, Sheriff Roscoe. Off the top they come, and Little Kitty doing it all right. Ginger Jam will have one last look, but Kitty Shiraz home and home nicely. Second in Ginger Jam. Then we go Radley Reason's got at them late. Back there now to Sheriff Roscoe. Further back there was Bella Forza Lato, and towards the tail of the field, Post Command, Legal Aid. Well, they looked at 2, didn't they? And they fought it out all right, to 2 over the 7. And the 8, that got home nicely. We'll add a little bit to it. And then we go, what have they put out there for time? 35 and 53, 2, 7, 8 and 6. And racing, they come away as one who's going to show up early here, middle of the pack. There we go to Stylish Fancy, and out wide of the track there is Hot King Cold and Rhoda Vegas Sparky, followed a length or 2 back there now by Karmnushka Winfield. Winter gets a bit of a shuffle. It's outside Fancy Malak. Out the back, Lockett and Eddie. Dipsy Lala on the corner, and Stylish Fancy kicks right away. Stylish Fancy in. Then we go the way here of Karmnushka, Rhoda Vegas Rara, followed back here now by Lockett and Eddie. That's been followed further back by Hot King Cole. Back in transit there we would have had Winfield Winter. And Fancy Malak was back there with Dipsy Lala. 4 will get you in here. Fancy, Stylish Fancy. Karmnushka's gone a cheeky race. Rhoda Vegas Sparky. I'm going to call it Rhoda Vegas Rara in the run, but it was Rhoda Vegas Sparky. And we're off, and getting away nicely here was Little Rascal. Down on the inside, there we go to You Know Lachlan, followed back there by Rhoda Vegas Rara. That's followed round here by Feel the Vibe. Further back in transit there now is Blue Cosmic, Bright Star at the tail there, along with Looks So Good, the 2 that were going to make the pace. But off the top they come, and You Know Lachlan, and out wide of there, Little Rascal. You Know Lachlan will get home here now from Rhoda Vegas Rara. You know, that's been followed back there by You Know Lachlan. Further back in transit, we would have had, as they've crossed here, Catch a Fire. That's been followed back here by Feel the Vibe. Feel the Vibe followed further back, still here now by Little Rascal. Back there too would have been Looks All Good, and of course the fave is coming at the tail. Their Bright Star just never got off today. 2, 4, 3 and 9 as they've gone to the wire here, and she's never ever got warm. 2 I thought might jump. They've missed away completely. And racing, JC Hurt away quite nicely. Bit of early speed here with Fortis Flyer goes to lead and out wide of the track. Thrilling Style drops in to get a run. Multicam Lad right there as well. Followed back then out by JC Hurt. Jetson Quaker kicking round the outside. Kiki Road Threat. And last of all there is Method Man. Off the top they come. Thrilling Style, your favourites, found the lead. Trying hard. Multicam Lad the outside. In behind there we go to Fortis Flyer. Little gap in the field. Kiki Road's going to see it strong. And JC Hurt, but up they come and Thrilling Style will get home. Thrilling Style in second there was Fortis Flyer getting home nicely. There was Kiki Road. That's been followed further back in transit here now by Jetson Quake. He's gone a good race. Further back still there would have been Method Man. And they're followed towards the tail of the field here. JC Hurt never got into it. Threat was back there as well on crossing. But no doubt your winner, the 6. And a closed off favourite, Thrilling Style and Style once again. 6, 5, 7 and 2. 30 and 64. The winner's time as they swing for home, and it was a good performance too here by Thrilling Style. Racing, Rhoda Vegas Boss, fair early speed going the way of Hula Mula. Rhoda Vegas Boss up there as Aqua will follow back there by English Honey. Little gap in the field. We go to Karuba Queen, Charlie's Funds. That's followed up there to All in All. And last of all there is Snapchat on the corner. Round the outside goes Rhoda Vegas Boss, the inside English Honey. Rhoda Vegas Boss, Aqua Wolf, English Honey. Then we go back to All in All out wide the track. There would have been Hula Mula. That's been followed back there by Charlie's Funds, Karuba Queen. Snapchat, you disappointed. You're last. Number 8. Rhoda Vegas Boss beating the 9. Aqua Wolf went tidy. Off the inside, English Honey will be 3rd. And the 4th one and the 6 in All in All. Off, Jetson Storm, slow speed, Cortez Flyer goes straight to the lead. Track Festival Mister, followed there by Jetson Storm. Further back there we go to Asta, round the outside of runners, Atomic Rush, Frankincense dropping towards the tail of the field. There is Carter Cash and Lola's Quest on the corner. In front there is Festival Mister, out and out wider there goes Cortez Flyer. Festival Miss, Cortez Flyer, then we go to Frankincense. That's been followed further back here now by Jetson Storm. Further back still was Asta. One had a bit of a scrap going across the line there. That's been followed back there now by Carter Cash and Lola's Quest. Festival Miss, that's nice money in the last round, about 5s. We'll get you home, we'll beat the 2.